Hello, my name is Jonathan Calvet. My Canada number is 5072, and today I'll be talking about my film, Number One. My film is a sports drama film about a kid named Jonathan McKinstry who loses his father at a young age and has to work harder to get an opportunity at the college level. To start off, I'll be tackling the conventions of my film. First, the setting. In sports drama films, setting is key to get a point across. It can be used to show what the sport the person is playing, hint what is going to happen in the future of the scene, or it can set a mood for the scene. In my film, the two main settings are public football field and the parents' room. These settings fulfill the conventions of a sports drama film because they inform the audience that the movie is about football and that the parents are an important factor to the drama aspect of the genre. Another convention used to fulfill the sports drama genre is the idea of fall from grace. The fall from grace idea is how in most sports drama movies, the main character has a challenge slash obstacle, something that brings them to a very low low. But throughout the movie, they overcome that obstacle and reach a peak which many consider is a higher peak than without the challenge. In my film, I followed those conventions with his low coming from a close family member, his dad. His dad passed away, so that is when Jonathan reaches his low, and that is his obstacle he will overcome to get a college offer. How I showed this was his fall from grace was how I showed the dad in the beginning to assert that strong bond between Jonathan and his dad. Then at the end, showed the sad passing of his dad to create drama and to hint to the audience that this is Jonathan's fall from grace. Next, I'll be talking about representation in my film. For representation, I followed most stereotypes that are found in sports drama films. One representation that was key in my film was family. In sports drama films, there's always a component of family that plays a role in the main character and how they become that star athlete. But the family can either be the factor that creates a successful athlete or is the obstacle that the athlete has to overcome. In my film, I use the family representation as the obstacle Jonathan has to overcome to get to college. The reason why the family is the obstacle is because of the dad passing away, which was who Jonathan looked up to. This bond between Jonathan and his dad was asserted by using the first shot of the film with both of them together. This shot shows the bond and how important the dad is to Jonathan. Then at the end of my film, the dad is shown passing away, which shows how Jonathan lost an important part of his life and introduces his obstacle. For my film, my target audience is kids who are the ages of 8 to 15 and adults who have kids who are 30 to 50. As well, people who enjoy football and people who enjoy drama with a sports influence. I structured my film around a kid that is around my target's audience's age so they can relate to the character. As well, I created the pace shift from intense to slow to attract those who enjoy the drama aspect of films. With all that information I had with my target audience, I decided to distribute my film through Disney. The main reason why I chose Disney as my distribution company for my film is because of Disney's recent involvement with Fortnite. I know at first you're going to be wondering, how does that have anything to do with sports? Well, let me explain. Fortnite has one of the largest populations of kids, and so does Disney. So, when I partner with Disney, my movie can be advertised through Fortnite. This will reach my preferred target audience and will gain the most profit for my movie. As well, my film will most likely be streamed, so Disney can include my movie in Disney Plus. This will as well get my movie to its target audience and gain the most profit possible. Through my journey as a film producer, I have grown tremendously. In the beginning of the year, I was a kid who joined the class because I heard that in the class we only watched movies and it was an easy 8th credit to complete. So, I joined the class as one of those free classes where you don't care about it. But throughout the year, I have learned many new things and have gained an interest in the subject. Now, I want to talk about the growth of my skills in film producing. In the beginning of the year, I was completely lost on why people believe that it takes long to make a film, and I didn't understand the amount of layers and deeper meanings a film can truly have. For example, I used to film all my videos with my phone vertical. That could tell you all you need to know of how unaware I was with how intricate a film can be. But over the course of the class, I have learned many skills and understand many concepts of media. Now, I feel confident in my filming skills and I no longer film with my phone vertical. One of the concepts I have struggled with throughout the year is editing. Even though it is something not many would find difficult to do, I struggled with editing films. I never could think of what transitions to put or sound effects I could use to enhance the film. But I have started to dive deeper into editing so I can become a better overall film producer. One of the things I'm very proud of is the mixtape I created. During the time I had to film with my brother, he was rushing me and stressing me out, so I couldn't think right. But through perseverance, I was able to capture the best shots I could and create, in my opinion, a great mixtape. Lastly, I want to dive into the technology aspect of my film. Throughout the filming process, I use a lot of technological equipment to enhance the narrative of my film, as well as fulfill different conventions and representations with technology. For planning purposes, I use different apps and websites to keep things organized. I use Google Docs to write my script and Google Sheets to write my shot list. These websites help me stay organized through the filming process, as well as help me visualize what I was going to film in order to improve my film if I could think of any new ideas. For filming, I used my iPhone 13 to get the shots I needed. In the film, I used my brother's Mitsubishi, which was to enhance the film and narrative by giving context to the viewers. As well, my mom's phone was shown in the film to further the narrative by adding tension to the scene when they see that Jonathan didn't answer his mom. To create my final product and to edit my film, I used CapCut Pro. This was my best option because it was the easiest to use and was the most affordable option I knew for what it gave me. As well, I wasn't planning on paying for the Pro version, but I ended up using features that was from the Pro version, so I ended up paying for it. Thank you for watching my CCR. I hope that in the future I can apply what I have learned through this course into other aspects of my life and take advantage of my knowledge in media production.